Alright, so now I finished my foundation row of 145 single crochets. And now I'm going to show you how to do the color changes on the first 4 colors. I'm going to be using a 4.5mm hook and a half double crochet for this project. Now a crochet is this top loop. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to start my first row 1 with a bright orange and 9 half double crochets. So what I'll do is I'm going to undo this first crochet so that I just have 2 loops on the hook. I call that the final stage of every stitch. Now I have 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to add orange. So all I do is hold the piece with my index finger and thumb. I drop that one and I put it behind me. I take the new color. I make a big end about 6 inches. I put it in front and hold it with my thumb. I hold it with the other thumb and middle finger. I yarn over and I pull through those 2 brown loops. Now I have completed a color change. I'm just going to tighten the ends up. Now we're going to start with orange. So I'm going to chain 1 because I'm making another row, and now I turn my work, and this is now officially row 1. So now I'm going to do a half double crochet in the first single crochet. Now a half double is a yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over and pull up so you have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. I'd say that's my favorite stitch to do. I like doing it because it adds a variety of turning the hook multiple times. It's not too large. I find that double crochet is too large and single crochet can get so repetitive. Now I have my first chain here as a wall for support, and I've got my 2 half double crochets ready to go. This is where I do color changes. If it was a single crochet, it would be the same way. You would just put the hook in through the hole. You would pull up this way and have 2. This is the final stage of a single crochet. This is where you drop this color and you bring in the next one. I pick up the next color, which is brown, and I have to do 33 browns. So I just make a big long tail. I hold the color with my thumb in the front, the dropped color in the back with my middle finger. I yarn over and I pull the brown through the orange, and there's my color change. Now since orange doesn't continue on, this is where the bobbin stays and gets dropped. So I'm going to take this tail of the brown that I just created, and now I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to put the hook through, but I'm going to also include that extra end, yarn over, and I'm going to pull through, and now we have a brown color change. I'm going to carry this end of the brown all the way through. So we're going to do 33 half double crochets, and just keep your tension with your middle finger and thumb. Now when I do a color switch, I usually anchor both ends underneath the first stitch. This is the most complicated it can get. We drop that green, keep our ends nicely tight. We pick up our next green, we anchor it with our thumb, and now we do 4. And now I have 3 ends, but I'm gonna drop the brown. I'm gonna carry just these 2 greens. Make sure the chain is not twisted. There. And there's your next color change. Tighten these back ends, just give them a little tug. I'm going to drop the end of the first green. So now I'm going to do a few more crochets in this green. I'm just taking the ends and I'm just holding them in there and hiding them, all the while holding with my thumb and middle finger for tension. So that's 2. Now I have 3 and then 4. I'm going to do another color change right now to a darker green. Now I tighten these threads and I hide the first stitch of this new color under the next stitch. This will anchor it all together. So now I've come to the end of the first row and I want to show you how I did it. Here are all my color changes in bobbins.